Well, we've got lots of new developments. The situation is fluid, and we want to apprise all of our viewers with the latest Mastodon news. As you may know already, Mastodon runs near and dear to the heart of radical metal as one of our favorite bands, if not our favorite band of all time. You can see I'm wearing my Mastodon shirt. Hey, guess what? We also love Leaf Blower, representing them today. So I think the word is out, at least for who filled in for Brent Hinds at the Tool in the Sand show. We were getting videos from our friends that were at the show. They've all agreed for us to share the footage of Mr. Ben Eller. Ben Eller, Uncle Ben. A lot of you know this guy already. I certainly know him and have even chatted with him at times because he's a guitar teacher and has a guitar show where he shows how to play our favorite riffs. I love him. I think he's great, and he's a huge Mastodon fan. He's always doing Mastodon videos. A lot of when I've learned Mastodon songs, I went to him. I went to his videos because he's very good at explaining how to play some of these very complicated riffs, to include some Brent Hinds solos. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with him already. But not only is he well-versed in the technical prowess of Mastodon and really technical prowess of all kinds of elite and savant players out there, challenging himself all the time and taking on very challenging guitar heavy songs. But he's also like a super fan of Mastodon. And so it just makes me feel really good that that he was the guy tapped. By the way, in Mastodon Mayhem, and you all should be a member if you're Mastodon fans, go to Mastodon Mayhem. I would like to say that I was the first one to call it. Other people may contest me on this, but we will get the Facebook forensic team out, and I believe I will be the first one to have the comment that they should choose Ben Eller. In fact, I even pinged him and said, hey, dude, you should be Brent's replacement. And he did respond with a love emoji. This was right after we chatted years ago about him helping me with a Megadeth song. I don't think I could be more pleased with this choice. Billy Kay was on Ben's show before because I think Billy Kay is a fan of Ben because of all the episodes he had regarding Mastodon and probably playing things the right way because he's that detailed about what he does. I'm a huge fan of Ben Eller because he's so friggin' humble, yet he's just hilarious too. I mean, his nickname is Uncle Ben. Come here with your Uncle Ben. Because he's like your fun uncle. And that's what I think makes him so appealing and why he has such a successful guitar channel. So what are the questions now? The questions now are, is this a probationary period? Is this a permanent fix? Will it be Uncle Ben forever? Or are they going to just try him out at a few shows and then kind of go from there? Do they have someone else in mind? But Uncle Ben knew the song, so he was a quick stopgap into the shows they had scheduled. I think it remains to be seen, but I would guess, let's say, I think he probably is permanent. I think it's a great choice. You'll see by the videos that he's nailing the solos, he's nailing the rhythm, and man, he's even singing. speaking of singing, that's the other big question out there for all of us. Will he be singing Brent's parts? Now that's an interesting question. Brent, as we all know, has that beautiful Aussie voice, for lack of a better way to describe it, that is so distinct. And can he pull that off? Do they want to pull it off? Do they want to have Ben do his own twist on it, or will someone else sing it? I think that remains to be seen. How did the cover down on the Brent vocals? The videos we'll show here will show Ben singing, but they're not Brent parts, I would say. Maybe, excuse my voice, I'm still recovering from surgery and why I sound stuffed up. But I think maybe some of these videos have Ben singing, and maybe they're Brent backups, possibly. I'm not really sure. But what about when Brent is singing as the lead singer? Can Ben pull that off? I didn't even know he sang at all until I saw these videos. Was encouraged that he was singing, but it was kind of hard to hear him to see how he sounded. And I think it was more of a backup situation. Guys, I don't know what you feel about this. I know a lot of us are still heartbroken that the split even happened with Brent, with him being part of the original Mastodon and with them for 25 years. My heart goes out to Brent as well. I think this is probably trying times. But if they're going to go forward with replacing Brent, I don't think I could be happier with this choice. I think it makes the most sense. And it comes from me being a big fan of Ben Eller. I kind of feel like he's like me. He's like a fan of Mastodon, and like a lot of us, and wants to learn the songs and takes the time and learns the songs and teaches the songs. And that gives him a lot of joy. I mean, for this to go to a fan, I think is such a cool thing, as opposed to, like, I don't know, getting Johnny Five or from now Motley Crue, or getting a famous guitarist from another heavy metal band. I like this a little bit better. Maybe it's because I kind of know Ben. We don't know each other personally, but we've exchanged some messages. We'd like to get Ben, if you're listening, we'd love to get you on the show to get your take. I was just going to put it out there. I have been emailing with Billy Kay to talk about this. Right now, tentatively, we're going to talk about all this stuff maybe this coming weekend. Now, we've been close to having an interview before, and because he's a busy guy, as we all know, it didn't happen. So I'm holding my breath. My fingers are crossed, but I would love to have you, Ben. I pinged him. Let's see what he says, but I'm sure he's got a lot on his plate now too. So we definitely won't hold it against him, either one of them, if they're unable to join at least soon. But we hope to get him at least eventually. So with that, here, enjoy some of the footage of what we got from Ben's first show with Mastodon. Ben, we're glad you're there. We couldn't have thought of anybody better. And so we're so pleased. And thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. Right now, looks like we are the de facto Mastodon channel to give you the latest and greatest on Mastodon developments. So stay tuned for more, because we'll be delivering it as fast as we can. Until then, thanks for watching Radical Metal.
tell you what, it looked like it was gonna leave a massive fucking hole on stage right here. But there was one person who we reached out to very recently and asked, hey, could you be the one to save our day and let us go to the Dominican Republic? Can you learn 17 Mastodon songs immediately? Please give some love. Stage right. Say hello to Mr. Ben Eller. We're very glad to be here. This is a perfect song for you guys. This one goes out to my friend Ben and to all you motherfuckers. This is a song about gratitude. It's off our album called Once More Round the Sun. We call this song Ember City.